singer who wore a MAGA dress going after Lewandowski for sex assault. Singer Joy Villa, known for wearing a Make America Great Again dress at the Grammys, has filed a sexual assault report with Washington, D.C. police alleging former Trump campaign manager Corey Lewandowski slapped her butt at a party. Villa, who said last week that Lewandowski inappropriately touched her during a November party at the Trump International Hotel, said she will meet with detectives in Washington next week about the complaint. She claims the incident took place during a photo with Lewandowski, President Trump's former campaign manager. After the photo, "He smacks my ass really hard," Villa told Politico in an interview last week. "It was completely demeaning and shocking." When Villa expressed her displeasure and mentioned filing a complaint, she claims Lewandowski replied, "Go ahead, I work in the private sector." "Then he smacks my ass again," Villa told the paper. Villa said she was initially fearful of backlash if she went public with the story. Lewandowski could not immediately be reached for comment. Thank you for watching. For the follow-up, subscribe to the channel yourself here. America Great Again. She recently told Fox News that she plans to run for Congress in Florida. Thank you for watching. For the follow-up, subscribe to the channel yourself here. Singer files sex assault complaint against former Trump aide. Washington. A singer and potential congressional candidate said Tuesday that she has filed a sexual assault complaint against President Donald Trump's former campaign manager for hitting her twice on her buttocks during a Washington gathering in November. Joy Villa, a Trump backer who wore a Make America Great Again dress at the Grammys this year, said she plans to meet with detectives in Washington next week about the complaint against Corey Lewandowski. In a phone interview from Tampa, Florida, Villa said she was initially reluctant to come forward because she was worried about any backlash. But she said she called Washington's Metropolitan Police Department on Christmas Eve after a friend who witnessed the incident spoke about it publicly, and other friends urged her to come forward. "I didn't know him at all," Villa said about Lewandowski. "I only knew him by reputation. He broke my trust." She said she saw him at a gathering at the Trump International Hotel on the day after Thanksgiving, and said Lewandowski struck her extremely hard even after she told him to stop. She said she felt it was disgusting and shocking and demeaning. Villa, who is considering a run for a Florida congressional seat, said she initially thought it was sexual harassment, but police told her that touching someone on any body part that is sexual in nature constituted sexual assault. She said she was told it was classified as a misdemeanor. "I was initially fearful to come forward with this," she said, adding that she did not want to bring shame or embarrassment on Lewandowski's family or hers. "I did nothing wrong," Villa said. "I realized if he's not going to respond or apologize to me, I think it's the right thing to do." Lewandowski did not respond to an email seeking comment. Villa made news earlier this year when she wore a dress displaying Trump's campaign slogan at the Grammys. She explained her decision to wear the dress in an Instagram post, writing, "You can either stand for what you believe in or fall for what you don't." She added, "Agree to disagree." This is not the first time Lewandowski has faced police charges. In March 2016 he was charged with misdemeanor battery for an altercation involving a female reporter after a news conference in Florida. The charges were later dropped. Trump fired him as campaign manager in June 2016. Thank you for watching. For the follow-up, subscribe to the channel yourself here. Joy Villa files complaint against Corey Lewandowski for alleged assault. The songstress who says former Trump campaign manager Corey Lewandowski painfully slapped her rear at a party has filed a complaint against him with Washington, D.C. police and says his behavior shows he's unfit to be around the president. Singer Joy Villa told Newsweek on Tuesday she contacted police this week having never received a word of apology from Lewandowski after he smacked her rear end twice at a late November party. Villa said she was told that by a detective that the slapping incident she described was not considered harassment, as she initially thought, but assault. The Metropolitan Police Department confirmed it has opened a case. A sexual abuse allegation report has been filed, said spokesman Hugh Carew. It remains under investigation, and nobody has been charged. Villa said it need not have come to this if Lewandowski had behaved better before and after the alleged assault. "I would like to see Lewandowski apologize, to admit that he disrespected the president, because he's close to the president," said Villa, who famously wore a Make America Great Again gown to the Grammy Awards. As it stands, I will be pressing charges. I will be continuing with this investigation, because it's a criminal offense, Villa added. Villa and Lewandowski were guests at a November 28 party at the Trump International Hotel in Washington, as previously reported by Politico. Villa says after the two posed for a picture together, he whacked her on the rear. It was painful. It was an extreme slap. I mean, if it had been on my face or any other part of my body, I'm sure it would have left like a bruise or mark, said Villa. Like I told the police, it was bordering on violence. It was extremely sobering in that fact, like, whoa, this is not safe. And I immediately told him, stop. Knock it off. Villa told Newsweek she cautioned Lewandowski that she could report him for sexual harassment, to which she said he jeered, go ahead, I work in the private sector. Then, she says, Lewandowski proceeded to slap my ass extremely hard, to the point that it hurt, and he laughed in my face and ran off. No man who treats a woman such as this without apologizing and accepting he did wrong should be near the President of the United States period or work in his administration or represent him in any way, she added. Another partygoer confirmed Villa's version of events is 100% true in a separate conversation with Newsweek. A copy of the report obtained Tuesday from the D.C. police provides scant information about the November 28 incident, saying only that something happened between 8 and 9 p.m. C1 disclosed she was the victim of a sexual assault, the report says in the public narrative section. By contrast with the alleged Lewandowski incident, Villa, who earlier this year announced her interest in running to represent Florida in Congress with strategist and longtime Trump confidant Roger Stone as an advisor, said she shared pleasant greetings, hugs and selfies at the November party with the likes of presidential counselor Kellyanne Conway, Jared Kushner and Eric and Lara Trump. Villa, who did not contact Newsweek but agreed to answer questions in a phone conversation, said she's also the subject of a campaign to denigrate her for calling Lewandowski out. It's so disgusting, girl, she said by phone. It's like, oh well, what were you wearing? Well, look at you, you're a celebrity, you should be used to it. Well, you have a big ass, you should get used to it. You're a female. It's insane. As a member of Trump's inner circle, Lewandowski, a father of 4 who hails from New Hampshire, once found himself accused of grabbing a female reporter on the campaign trail. Battery charges were filed against him, but ultimately dropped. Lewandowski also penned a book about Trump's road to the presidency and the players who surrounded him on his way to his historic 2016 upset of Hillary Clinton. Newsweek has sought comment from Lewandowski as well as a spokesman for the White House, where Lewandowski recently attended a meeting. Neither has responded. Thank you for watching. For the follow-up, subscribe to the channel yourself here. Singer Joy Villa alleges Corey Lewandowski assaulted her at Trump hotel party. Singer Joy Villa, a Donald Trump supporter, has filed a police report against former Trump presidential campaign manager Corey Lewandowski, who she says sexually assaulted her at the Trump International Hotel in Washington. At a party on November 28, Villa says Lewandowski slapped her bottom twice while posing for a picture, she told CNN Sunday. The incident was first reported by Politico last week. The incident occurred sometime between 8 and 8:30 p.m., Villa told CNN, saying Lewandowski was drinking and appeared to be in bad spirits. He grabbed me very boisterously, unexpectedly, Villa said, adding that she thought he was acting like a clown and that after the photo was taken he smacked my ass really hard, almost violent in nature. Villa said that after she told him she could report him for sexual harassment, Lewandowski said, I work in the private sector, and slapped her again. Then he laughed and walked away, she said, adding that his behavior was boorish and over the top. I just spoke with the detective and it officially qualifies as sexual assault, Villa told CNN. The report, which does not mention Lewandowski by name, was filed on Christmas Eve. The report alleges the incident occurred on November 28. This issue of sexual harassment and sexual assault is a nonpartisan issue, Villa added. Democrat or Republican, all of us should join to combat this. Politico said Villa didn't reach out to them about the alleged incident, but they contacted her after hearing about it from an eyewitness. Villa made headlines when she appeared at the Grammy Awards red carpet wearing a dress designed to look like Trump's Make America Great Again campaign logo. She says she's currently exploring a potential congressional run in Florida. In March 2016, Lewandowski was charged with simple battery after he allegedly yanked a female Breitbart reporter's arm backward during a Trump campaign event in Florida, but was not prosecuted. He was fired from the campaign soon after the incident, and started his own consulting firm following the election. Lewandowski, who is also a former CNN political commentator, joined the pro-Trump super PAC this August. Villa told CNN she has reached out to Lewandowski and hasn't heard from him. If he would apologize, that's all I want, Villa said. Thank you for watching. For the follow-up, subscribe to the channel yourself here.